So I'm down in my grow room, and I've been growing microgreens for almost 10 years now. And I've got a very simple setup here that I've slightly upgraded because I've added additional lights. But it's basically I got a fluorescent with a grow bulb in it, a bunch of LEDs. And here's some of the things. I mostly grow lettuce to get my for sandwiches and salads and hamburgers and that. And here's my pepper starts because I have a larger high pressure sodium light, 1,000 watt, but I don't like to run it until I need heat in the evening, so I won't turn it on until like September or something when it gets cool, but I like to start them ahead of time. This is more lettuce. And yeah, onions. Those are what those are is green onions that I'll transplant into a larger tray, like a couple inches apart, and I'll be able to trim them down for green onions. But I'll show you how quick and simple my system is to plant, because I can do it one-handed. I just sprinkle seeds basically like that over a completely saturated tray, and then rake it with my hand. Just give it a quick rake, and then that puts lettuce, an inch apart roughly, or give or take. But then I get something like that where I can never even been in here trimming it for hamburgers and sandwiches. But I mean, I've been growing lettuce like this indoors, and I grow it through through the windows as well in fall and winter, and I've been doing that for 10 years. Before, like, as far as I'm concerned, I may have even been doing it before microgreens was actually a thing. But I mostly stick to lettuce because I can get, fresh lettuce. Sometimes I might say that I use, what I'm using is a lot of it's indoor potting soil. That's growing medium. So I have to use fertilizer in that, and I use just hydroponic fertilizer or whatever. But the just potting soil from the grocery store has the nutrients it needs to do well. And then basically after I harvest, I just pull out all the if it doesn't regrow, I pull out all the roots and whatnot and plant again. But it's just a constant cycle. I like to get it going before fall, like, so that by the time that I start using my larger light, I have actually something worth putting under it, because it does use hydro and stuff. But as I showed you last year, my peppers were incredibly large. A large portion of them I gave to my mother just to be nice. She has a greenhouse and stuff, but she doesn't have a grow room. So just, boost up her garden. But our climate was incredibly unstable this year. We got large amounts of rain in early summer, and then a really hot spell, and then we got now we're getting rain again and cool fall type weather early in the season, so tomatoes and stuff like that haven't ripened. But this is constant, and you are like, these LEDs don't use much power, and you're able to get enough lettuce with this system for yourself for sandwiches, hamburgers, and salads. So it's another one of my hobby projects where I try and make sure I get a well-balanced diet. And it also, in the dead of winter when I'm stuck in my house, I got something to do. Anyway, thanks for listening.